Welcome to Vibration Frequency, vibrationfrequency.com. Follow, like, share, and subscribe at Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Vibrationfrequency.com. Feel the vibe.
Welcome to Kimya's House of Stars, the only platform that not only caters to business owners and entrepreneurs of color, but also to authors, poets, comedians, fashion designers, athletes, and those in the music industry. Let's not forget our wonderful celebrities. So grab a friend and stay tuned. You never know who'll show up at the House of the Stars. The show starts now. Come on in. Join us for a bit. We want you to feel the frequency and catch the vibe. We have a wonderful show lined up for you today. Today is Women's Day. So in honor of Women's Day, I have two wonderful ladies that will be joining me today. They're entrepreneurs, and we will be talking with them about how they got started in the business of entrepreneurship. First, I have with me Jonnisa Ware, born right here in the heart of South Central LA. She is with Too Cute. And she considers her son to be her dopest creation. So welcome, Jonnisa.
Thank you.
So Jonnisa, give us the story behind your business name. That's Too Cute.
It just really came out the blue. Like, I would just show my friends like stuff that I do, and everything they say, they'd be like, "That's too cute. That's too cute." And so that's where the name came from, because it started out with just tutus, like tutus and tutu sets. So that's why it's TU instead of TOO.
Right.
But yeah, that's where it came from.
So you just coined it and ran with it, made it your brand.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. So when did you decide that you wanted to pursue a career as an entrepreneur?
I always knew I was supposed to be an entrepreneur. My dad's an entrepreneur. I've never in my whole life seen him work for anybody.
Really?
So that's where it came from. Like, and like I've worked regular jobs, and I don't know, I can't do it. And like, so I've been like, right now I work for my dad because I just can't work. I don't see myself working for a corporation or anything. I would rather help him build his business and still be able to do my own business.
Exactly. So how long have you been running That's Too Cute?
For 2 years now.
Okay.
It just turned 2 at the end of last month.
Oh, well, congratulations.
Thank
Happy
you.
anniversary. So I also noticed that you do custom party favors, which are extremely creative. Like, where did that idea come from?
That's what's in right now.
Okay.
So it's like I always try to figure out like what else can I do. Like it started off with just tutus, and then moved to tutus and shirts, the whole little tutu set. Then it was just that for a while. Then it was just shirts, tutus, and then I just add new stuff like constantly.
Just making sure that you stay relevant, stay fresh.
All that. And like the custom party favors, I never even knew about the custom party favors until somebody asked me to do them. Actually, my sister, for her baby shower last year, she was like, "Oh, can you make us chip bag?" And I'm like, "Yeah, no, I don't know how."
Wow.
And so I just taught myself, and then there it is.
So kind of give me an idea of how do you actually create the chip bag? Because I did see that, and it was so, right, like you said, it was too cute. Like, how do you do that?
So like I have a silhouette cameo, and so inside my my program that I use, because some people create it in Publisher, Photoshop. I find it way easier to just create it where I create my shirts. So I just like, I'm very, very, very creative. So I try to make all my stuff like
Authentic.
one of a kind.
Yeah.
And so like even with the party favors, like the Boss Baby theme, it's like it's overdone in my industry, but it's like never been done how I do it. And I do all types of glitter stuff.
Right.
Like I like being creative.
Okay. And I noticed that you have you've really created a knack for the party favors. you also do adult Easter baskets. Are those customized to to the
Yeah, they're
client's liking?
customized. Like they're extremely customized. Like, tell me what you want in it. I make the labels for the liquor bottles.
Wow.
Yeah, everything is custom.
That
I
is
glitter the
amazing.
liquor bottles.
Hmm.
Everything is custom.
So, like, let's say, for example, someone called you up and they say, okay, I love Betty Boo, but I want the black Betty Boo.
Oh,
Would
then
you be able to make that
yes,
happen?
I will. I didn't send you the picture, but I just found the picture where I made Pebbles and Bam Bam. They're black
Wow, I
because
love
my
it.
friend, she likes Pebbles,
Mm-hmm.
and she calls her boyfriend Bam Bam, and so they're black. She
Mm-hmm.
and I'd be like, oh, Pebbles and Bam Bam got a paint job, but yeah.
I love it. I love it. So I noticed that you also tap into the t-shirt industry and you have these gender reveal shirts, which I think is so smart because so many people are doing these huge gender reveal parties and things like that.
Yes,
So,
that order
mm-hmm.
started off as those 5 shirts.
Uh-huh.
And she just came to me, like the grandma came to me actually.
Uh-huh.
And she came to me and she was like, I've seen your work. And she was like, I just need these 5 shirts for me, the aunt, the mom, and the dad.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. And then she called me after she got her first set of shirts.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, I need 10 more shirts.
Wow.
And then she called me again and she's like, wait, I need like 11 more shirts. It ended up being like 26 shirts altogether.
Oh my
Like their whole party
goodness.
had custom shirts.
That is amazing. It must feel really, really good to get that much support as well.
I do. And she is the aunt of one of my friends. Like my support system through my friends is
Mhm.
amazing.
Good. So you don't feel like I know that there's like a lot of people out there that's kind of doing things that are similar. Do you ever feel like, oh my gosh,
Like,
I don't know what to do next?
no, I'm too creative.
Good.
I'm too
Good.
creative. And my friends, they'll see something and they'll be like, can you do this? And if I say no, they're like, we'll learn it.
Right. Right. And just, tweak it, put your
Yeah.
own little spin on it. It's nothing wrong with it. That is awesome. So what do you think the best advice is that someone ever gave you about entrepreneurship?
Every customer is not your customer.
Mm.
I learned that in my first year. My first year of business was so hard. And it wasn't because like I wasn't getting customers. It was like knowing when to just be like, okay, you know what? It's not going.
Wow. So how did you overcome that?
I started saying no. And
Okay.
I'm quick to give a refund
Mm-hmm.
because it's not like you're not going to make me not like what I do.
Right.
And so I'm quick to be like, okay, you know what? We not working out and here's your refund and have a blessed day.
That's a good attitude to have because I can see how, being in business for yourself,
Oh, yeah.
people can make you not enjoy what you do. And
Yeah,
that's
you
why you
get-
go into entrepreneurship
Yeah.
because you enjoy something and that's what you want to do.
Because like me, I feel like, okay, you order your custom whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Do not text me. Do not call me unless I'm late on your order.
Mm-hmm.
Unless I'm close to being late. I send updates.
Mm-hmm.
So don't continuously, oh, is it done? Because you don't continuously harass Amazon.
Right.
You don't continuously harass any when you're online shopping.
Mm-hmm.
You might check, but you're not, hey,
Exactly.
how's it going? Can I get an update? No. You just let it happen.
So kind of walk me through the process. Someone calls you up for a custom order and you discuss pricing with them.
Yes.
Do they pay a deposit?
I only accept deposits over orders on orders over $100
Okay.
because it's like a tutu set is $35. There's no need for me to take a deposit.
Right.
They pay in full, and like I get everything before I accept the payment.
Mm-hmm.
I need to know when you need it by.
Mm-hmm.
What's your theme colors? What theme is it? Is it a cartoon theme or is it just like a regular theme?
Mm-hmm.
And then I tell them like, okay, well, this is how I accept payment.
Mm-hmm.
Your order does not start until I receive payment because I've been left with so many custom orders.
Wow.
Like I have custom stuff in my house right now from literally almost 2 years ago.
Wow.
and it's custom, so it's not like I can resell it.
Exactly.
So that's what made me start taking payment in full
Right.
first, because
Right.
even though the people that left their orders, they paid the deposit,
Exactly.
but it's still my time, my creativity,
Yes.
my resources going into it. So it was just like, I just
Yeah.
take the full amount, and then orders take, I used to say 2 weeks,
Mhm.
but I'm way faster now. So like a week,
Okay.
unless it's like a busy time period, then I still say 2 weeks.
Tell me about the largest order you've ever had.
It was probably the gender reveal shirts, but
Okay.
no, it wasn't. I had a set of unicorn shirts for a baby shower,
Mm-hmm.
and that order was like 30 shirts.
Wow.
And it was like everything was a unicorn,
Mm-hmm.
but the names at the bottom of the shirts was different.
Mm-hmm.
So it would be like grandma, brother, grandpa, and it was like 30 shirts. 32, I think.
Goodness.
And like, I'm so, like, I cannot skip orders.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I can't start on your order, then maybe go to somebody else's.
Right.
I have to complete the whole order before I go. So I just stay, and I have to do it in one sitting,
Right.
because I can't, I don't know. It's just something.
It's called. Some people like multitask well, where they can be on 10 different things, but other people are more organized, and they like order, and
Yeah.
so that's
and
a
it's
form
just,
of order.
it's just like, so I can know like this full order
It's complete.
is done before I
Mhm.
start on this one.
Right. So tell me about like the worst customer that you've ever had.
Oh, this was so recent. This was so recent. Like, I'm trying to think of when exactly it was. It was within the last 6 months, though.
Mm-hmm.
So, my sister, she always sends people to me.
Right.
And so, like, when somebody texts me, like, oh, I asked your sister for your number and she didn't give it to me, that should have been a red flag for me. Because she tells people I know how to do stuff that I don't even know how to do.
Wow.
Like, I'd be like,
Well,
sis,
she believes in
yeah,
you.
she do. And like, I
She has a
love
lot
her
of
for that.
confidence.
But she just like, so when her aunt, it was her aunt, and I know it's her aunt. So I'm like, okay, what do you need? She's like, oh, I need two sets for my two daughters.
Mm-hmm.
It was her daughter's birthday on the same day as my sister's mom's birthday.
Right.
And so she's like, I'm like, okay, cash app the payment and I'll have your order ready by the time the party is.
Mm-hmm.
And so she was late giving me the money, and this is why I don't accept cash anymore, because
Right.
I would have to be stationary, and I'm not
Mm-hmm.
ever stationary.
Mm-hmm.
And so she paid me, and then I'm like, okay, well, you paid late, but I'm gonna still make it happen.
Right.
I'm like, come back. I'm gonna call you when it's ready tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And so she's like, okay. So that was late. I didn't have time to go get the shirt, so I went and got them that morning. She still had till like 12, 1, 2 o'clock. And so like at 11, she's like, oh, is it okay for me to come? And I'm like, no. She said, well, I'm already here.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, yeah, okay, but you're gonna have to wait. Like, I'm not ready. I'm not done. The tutus are done.
Mm-hmm.
But the shirts are not. Shirts don't take long. They take about 10, 15 minutes after I cut everything. But I knew that I had to get the shirts in the morning. So I had cut everything that night.
Mm-hmm.
And I did everything else except put the wording on the shirt.
Right.
So she's like, oh, well, you're gonna have to hurry up. I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna rush.
Mm-hmm.
And so I guess she ended up leaving, and I called her and I'm like, your order's ready. I'm gonna come bring it outside. And she like, oh, well, I already left. You're gonna have to give me some gas money.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm like, yeah, no, no, I'm not gonna have to give you
Wow.
anything. And so she's yelling, and I'm like, look, this is not how I do business.
Mm-hmm.
I don't yell at you, so you don't yell at me.
Right.
And she's like, oh, you talking tough? I'm like, I'm not. I just
Oh,
don't
my
want to be yelled at.
goodness.
And so, like, my mom is super overprotective, and she was on her way to me already. She was coming to get her hair braided.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, my mom, I guess she saw it on my face when I was going outside, and my mom was coming inside my gate. She's like, what's wrong? And I'm like, oh, this lady tripping. She's like, call me if you need me. And I'm like, okay. And so I go outside. I hand her the stuff. I take it out the bag and I show her everything one by one, just like normal. But I could tell she's still upset. But that's not my problem. That's your problem. So I'm like, this is Autumn shirt. This is my love shirt. You see, I did the birthday girl shirt a little bit different, like you asked. And I handed her the tutus. I'm like, their tutus are both the same size. And so she's like, she still has an attitude. I'm like, it was a pleasure doing business with you. Have a blessed day. And she goes off. She's like, you gonna get slapped. I'm like, you have a blessed day. And I turn to walk back in my house. She jumps off the car. She tries to fight me.
Gosh.
I call my mom. My mom's like, look, lady. She was like, this is my daughter. She's like, you cannot fight my daughter. Like, she was like, what are you trying to fight her for? She was like, oh, because she has a smart mouth. She was like, but did she touch you? Like, and and then when I told my mom the story, I'm like, she's like, yeah, no, that's crazy. Then I told my sister, I'm like, this is what your people did. She's like, this is why I didn't want her to come to you. I'm so sorry. I was like, yeah, just tell her I ain't accepting no more business from her. And she tried to apologize the next day. I was like, yeah, but keep your apology over there. Because she told my sister, tell her I apologize. I'm like, yeah, no, but that's great. Just keep your business.
Right. It sounds like you handled it really, really well. So before we go into break, tell me about your pop-up shop that you have coming up.
Okay, so that's a pop-up party. It's for my birthday. It was supposed to be for the 2nd anniversary of my business, but I pushed the date back. So it's me and 7 other female entrepreneurs.
Nice.
And they're all my friends. So
awesome.
CBS Dance, that's my friend Madison. She has a dance studio. Licked by B is she's a mobile bartender. That's my little sister whose aunt caused all that mess. And Aya Rose Catering, that's my other sister. Hairdresser B, she does my hair. There's the T-shirt trap. She just does shirts. And there is Wishful Events. She's coming and she's doing, she does spa parties. She does a lot actually, but she's coming and she's doing manicures for the girl models. It's going to be a fashion show. There's going to be food.
Oh my goodness.
There's going to be drinks.
Tell us the day where it's located.
It's April 6th, and it's located really not far from here, on right across the street from the Inglewood DMV at 714 North La Brea.
Awesome.
It's from 12 to 8. It's a free event. There's going to be a fashion show. The dance team they're performing every hour. So
awesome. Well, you guys stay tuned. We'll be right back. Make sure that you check out that pop-up party. It's going to be amazing. If you're in the area, you definitely want to go and be a part of that.